Alright, it's the next night, and now we continue on with chapter 2. Where were we? Alright, we just finished up the base shit. So, now we need to go on a journey. Thank you, Toko. I mean, I was gonna head this way anyway. I kind of legitimately did forget, hey, what was like the direction specifically, but it doesn't matter. Because it is quite linear. But anyway, it's nice to be reminded. Turn that down my headphones a bit. Should really be using Jack more. I'm gonna keep saying it and not actually doing it. Fair, I couldn't really use it for all like the little, you know. The like little puzzle things down here. Puzzle? No, the little defense thing. Where did you two come from? Did this drop down from above? Ah, yeah, this place. This neon graveyard.
街中だって墓場みたいなもんじゃない。露出してない分だけこっちの方がマシよ。
Damn, Dogo.
問題じゃなくて、私昔から霊感が強くて。バカバカしい。何が霊感よ。オカルトが好きならぴったりの男を紹介するわよ。
You really shouldn't put those two together.
バカで人類史上最大のバカだけど。どう？なんでもいいから早くここから出ようよ。
There's a conversation where she elaborates on this over one of the books. That's the one I was talking about last time. And it's the one for, I'm pretty sure for that... Oh, fuck you then. The one for that, Spirit Detective book. Or just don't trigger on the eyeball? Sure. But, yeah. And I hope that it wasn't a chapter 2, but I don't think it is. Because... I don't think it is because, actually, it might be, because it is in one of the buildings, like the tower-like buildings you go into, but I forget if it's this one we're going into now, or if it's a different one. If it is the one we're going into now, that really sucks. I might genuinely just go, you know, like new game, easy, rush through, and grab it and just upload it in between the videos. Just because it's, you know, just for completion's sake, because it builds on that and it has one of the funniest jokes in the game. They got some fucking range on them, don't they? I don't think I can hit those guys from here. Yeah, I can. I can. But yeah, like, you can get hit by the bombs and knocked into the water here, and it's an instant kill. You know, for whatever reason. The sinking feeling that it is this tower. That is the... like, this building we're going to is the one with, Oh. You'd be surprised what tech companies get up to outside their most advertised products. For instance, there's a less, you know, like, weird example, I suppose, just a kind of curious one. Like, Samsung manufactures so much shit they even manufacture, like, the chips and interior, like internal components of like AMD's recent graphics cards.
すごいホログラムだ見てすごいよ母さん
Why did
はしゃぎすぎよガキじゃあるまいし
why does it hip thrust? Why is it hip thrusting? Why on earth? I didn't get it then and I don't get it now. Maybe it isn't this big. I'm...
盾のやつは背中の方から攻撃すればいいのよね
Yeah, this is simple enough.
またホログラムに釣られてるわね
Fortunately, he didn't go flying back or anything, he just fell over. Anyway, the art here tells a story just by showing. How deep? We're also quite a bit up, actually. Yeah, I don't get it either, honestly. But it is a mesmerizing dance.
またゲーム機の部屋だねまた盾のモノクマだ今度も背中から攻撃すればいいんだよね
It's a similar thing. It's a nice wee thing of like applying the same rough idea, but just with a different structure and like, you know, making you think about what you're doing and all that. Prick. It's not gonna count now. Yeah, because he saw me, so it doesn't count. It's like, I was like, well, he won't get across the pit if I don't actually hit him. Just in here making dioramas about all his friends. And apparently just shipping them together. Which you shouldn't do. That's weird. The fact that he included Komeda in there is curious.
母さんノアタワーまでもうすぐだよ
It's a rad but impractical design. At least I think it's impractical, who knows? Pat, you're only saying that nigh. Boo.
バレちゃったこのパネル力作だったんだけどな僕はなんて卑怯なんだろうね女性相手に数で圧倒しようなんて終わってるよねえ嫌いになった
If it wasn't the 3D CG, I would skip this. Just because I hate this kid.
とっちめてやる。その前にこのモノクマたちをなんとかしようよ。父さん大丈夫？どうかしら。いつの間にか死んでたりしないわよね。あっちこっちモノクマだらけで、モノクマのゲシュタルト崩壊が起きそうよ。どうせ
I wish you didn't just stop moving.
まだ死にたくない。ポップだね。あともう少しよ。
There we go.
気を抜いてんじゃないわよ。
Fucker. There's just shit like that where they just twitch out of the way because the pathfinder just goose up a bit. 'It's fine though.
全部倒したよね。あの気持ち悪いガキもいないわよ。どさくさに紛れて消えやがったわ。あいつまさかこの中で待ち伏せてたりしないでしょ。ねえ、やっぱりあの白いモノクマの罠だったんじゃないの？
Logical enough to think that, considering.
そんなことするはずないもん。だとしても危険なのは間違いないわよ。だって引き返していくところなんてないし、他にどうしたらいいかもわかんないし、だったらもう進むしかないかなって。後ろ向きの前向きさね。でもどうして深尾さんはそんなに嫌そうなの？え？
Why indeed?
何がよ。
Besides the fact that Totoro basically never wants to do anything anyone else wants to
タワ
do.
ータワーに行きたくなさそうなんだもん。何か心配事でもあるの？そんなことないわよ。あんたの気のせい。だったらいいんだけど。
Might as well run around and sweep all these up. No real point to, because I already bought everything I want to in the game, but, you know, while they're there. Ah, fuck, it is this tower. Right? I'm pretty sure it is this tower where they have the book. Well, I'll go back and get it. But not tonight. But I will go back and get it. I think it was this tower. I feel no, it had to be because I don't know what else. Oh, it could have been in chapter 3 because when chapter 3 you had to come back down. I will review my video tips. Should have done before this, but I will review them after this. Review them after this so we can be absolutely sure. Now, if there isn't a separate video for just that conversation, you'll know that it was indeed in chapter 3. Not the stairs. That's basically a given.
引き返してもいいのよ。
Alright, these guys. I'm not sure what purpose these things could possibly serve as a robot to make. I get why they're an enemy type. Oh, well, fuck me then.
こんなモノクマ誰が作ったのよ。
So they get used in puzzles like a fuck ton from here on out. But,
どうしよう。これじゃ進めないよ。今度こそ諦めるしかないわね。
I don't know, both of you could very easily climb through that fucking gap.
上に行く方法がないか探してみようよ。
Like, it's right there. Like, you could just use those bars. Even though I know they're round and shiny and all, but you could still get, like, decent enough foothold on there to just pull yourself in through that gap. It's not very high. You probably don't even need the bars, really, to do it. But just in case you were too lazy, I guess.
できたわね。天井が水槽になってるわよ。すごいわ。お魚さんもたくさん泳いでる。母さん、魚が好きなんだね。
I guess she likes fish.
やっぱり引き返した方がいいんじゃない？
Gift store.
またあのゲーム機だね。さっさとクリアして先に進もう。
The Monokuma on the side is basically just one of the ball Monokumas, thinking about it.
レイが転がせたら一気に倒せそうなんだけど。
Yeah, here we go. So, like, this really is just, yeah, every time one of these guys appears in one of these missions, really is just you gotta roll him into everyone else. The catch here, of course, is that you need to care about line of sight. Oh, in case you didn't get it, you can, like, roll them.
そーっと見つからないように移動するわよ。
Rip. Oh yeah, and the ball Monokumas also just die if you use knockback on them when they're not expecting it. I think they need to hit someone else to die, and like they'll die at the end of the run then, but you know.
モノクマのマネキン？あれも子供のいたずらかな。
Hmm. Hmm. Rip. These are weirdly specific. I guess this is where they get all the paint cans they need for their shit.
ここから上に行けそうだよ。大声出さないで。敵に見つかるでしょ。
The fucking squeak Toko makes every time. Yeah, it's just done. It's just some items I don't really want or need. They're gonna split up the moment I get over there. I just know it. So I'll wait for them to reset. Sometimes at some point I will have to work out what the fuck the middle of the face on these things is, because I keep trying and I just keep getting fucked. Getting the sinking suspicion that it is, the sneaky suspicion that it is chapter 2. So I remember this puzzle, and I'm pretty sure it was in the room after this puzzle. Yeah, just in case you forgot. Yeah, this needs to be the one that you can see through, like, 3 of these things. Remember, right? So you go over here from one of them, you can, like, look through, and it's like... There isn't one there, so... Where was it again? It's been some weeks since I've played this. The answer's not immediately to mind. So I don't think it's just that one, and yeah. So it's like I don't think there's any other like 3 lined up. Oh, stop sticking things. Bada bing. I'm gonna check the next side room I see because I get this sneaky suspicion. I'm not gonna hit these guys until I get up. Even though they had the black faces, I don't think this one will get up. Alright. This guy. I think he was. Maybe he already passed it. It's gonna keep haunting me, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. Cause it's. I should have checked before this, really. Rip. You recognize him? Hmm? Yeah, this is Chihiro's dad. Alright, Dad Taco. It's the exact same model as the special communication device you were given this then. The one electronics store. Considering the amount the ones with wristbands running around, they're not very good at this game of theirs. It's raspberry. Kamaru. This is the perfect response.
伝わったのかよ。
でもさすがに階段で上まで行くのは無理があるんじゃないかな。
それは分かってますけど、でもカードがないからエレベーターは動かせないし。
カードってエレベーターのセキュリティカードのってかい？
もしかして持ってるとか？
あ、ごめん、そうじゃないんだけど、ただ
But you might be able to.
部活なことは言えないし、もしかした
Well,
ら
once you're
レベルの話しか
done
ないんだ
trying to decide.
はっきりしなさいって。
けど、いや、エレベーターを動かすだけなら僕にも
The power of hacking.
本当に？
前にセキュリティ関係の仕事をやってたことがあって、その時の経験を生かせばなんとかなる。なんて、会ったばっかりの僕の言うことなんか信じられるわけないよ。それに偉そうなことを言ってる割に子供たちの腕輪すら外せないようじゃ。
そんなことありません。力を貸してください。お願いします。おじさんの助けが必要なんです。
Her determined face.
わかった。やってみるよ。
はい、ありがとうございます。ほんと、人に頼るのは上手ね。けどどうするの？エレベーターを動かすってことはまた1階まで戻るの？このまま階段で上まで行くよりはマシでしょ？頑張ろうよ。ね？
Unless you climb down, you can't do it. Then you have to climb back up the ones you did climb
あ
up.
んたなんかに励まされたくないわよ。
君たちは仲がいいんだね。
どこだ
If
よ？
you say so.
モノクマだ。気をつけて。
I could have sworn that was on him, but fuck me, I guess. Just follow her already.
やったー！これで階段が使えるね。
So I got bullets to spare this time, so
初めて見たよ。
doesn't it hurt so much.
絶望的な光景だよ。
Of course, you talk about that too. Anyone with like any guy with her that's like that, where it's like a bush that kind of spreads out. It's the prick that talks about fucking despair.
さすがは東和シティだ。最新のセキュリティシステムを使ってるね。これはちょっと手強いな。
でもできるんですよね。
I mean, how much security do you need on what seems to be like a tourist spot?
頼りない返答ね。
Given it has like you know museums and gift shops and shit and like a viewing platform.
頼りないか。家族にもよく言われたもんだよ。
家族ですか？あんたらこれからって時にしんみりしてどうすんのよ。
そうだったね。じゃあ早速やってみるよ。
お願い。
Yeah.
どうですか？
ちょっと時間がかかりそうだけど、これだったらなんとかなるかもしれない。
焦らないでも大丈夫ですよ。今のところ特に変わったことは。
And you jinxed it.
まだですか？早くしてください。
ちょっと待ってくれ。まだ始めたばっかりで。
どうしよう。どうするってなんとかするしかないじゃない。
Somehow you can't just shoot
囲まれ
them.
たら終わりよ。距離を取って戦いなさい。でもおじさんも守らないと。
For whatever reason, it's just not proccing on the eye.
待ってよ。もう少しだから。
や
It's just the three of them at least.
今ので終わりだよね。
こっちも終わりそうだよ。
That was actually relatively fast. Like, that took like basically a minute for him to hack this open for it being the newest security system.
てっぺんまで行くだけだね。そうね。
君たちにはお礼を言わなくちゃいけないね。君たちのおかげでようやく希望が見えたよ。この調子で通信がうまくいけばきっとすぐに未来機関が助けに来てくれる。そうしたら僕らは助かるんだ。家族にだってまた
See if you can guess what's about to happen.
大丈夫。あともう少しだ。だから一緒に頑張って。
So these things will come up a lot.
私に任せて、あんたは引っ込んでなさい。
She basically just gets it away for you. Basically, we don't have the bullet to be able to deal with them as Kamaru yet, so whenever they pop up, it's just jack time. So it knocked it over and bit him once, and then it just apparently that was enough to make him start bleeding like fuck. But then he isn't bleeding that much actually. I wonder who that child could be. It is actually kind of sad, to be fair. This bit, like this line, it is a wee bit like, oh, he doesn't know. He never did know.
ここにいても仕方ないわよ。手帳かな。写真が入ってる。この子がおじさんの子供かな。可愛い女の子だね。家族と離れ離れって私と一緒だね。きっと家族が心配だったんだろうな。最後までずっと心配で。
His family suffers unfairly at that. About that, Kamaru. Yeah.
分かってるよ。私は離れ離れのまま終わりたくない。また家族に会いたい。
I do like that touch where like before she said hey, that's like, you know, like the hey Kamaru was like this the pained expression. Just she knows, and it actually does get there. Toko cares more than she lets on.
行こう。塚川さん、未来機関さえ来てくれれば、私たちも他のみんなもきっと助かるはずだよ。
I kind of wonder why they didn't let you walk. I guess maybe in case you wanted to pick up shit from the beast fight, or like go get more bullets or whatever from the machines if you didn't touch them. But yeah.
ねえ、おまる、ちょっといい？何？未来機関のこと。あ、何？
Of course, God forbid.
とりあえず扉をこじ開けるわよ。
By design, these doors can be forced open by basically anyone in the event of a power outage. It's just like standard elevator design. Then they wouldn't need that much effort. But you know, it's time. There's just this in here because why not?
姉ちゃんたちはどうしてこんなところに逃げてきちゃったの？高いところに行けばボクチンから逃げられると思ったの？
I mean, you had this arena built here, so you expected them to do it.
お姉ちゃんたちがどこで逃げてもダメなんだよ。ボクチンから逃げれば逃げるほどむしろお姉ちゃんたちはボクチンだって地球は丸いんだもん。
Flat Earthers beat the FO.
やっぱり待ち伏せしてたのね。で、ボクチンみたいなやつに待ち伏せされるのはどんな気分ですか？
It is a pretty rad looking backpack, though, I'll say that much.
気持ち悪くなった。
Alright, shut up.
だから言ってるじゃない。とっくに大嫌いだって。それは本当に意味嫌ってるものを見ると生まれてからずっとその目で見られてきたボクチン。
See, this is, I guess, kind of a criticism I do have, because the game does, you know, we know by now that one of the game's central themes is child abuse. On this guy, it's kind of weak, because it's like, oh, his mom really hates him, she hates him so much. She doesn't actually, like, beat him or anything, she just kind of makes him wear this mask and otherwise seems to ignore him, which is, like, severe neglect and all. But compared to the shit that Masaru goes through, or the shit that Kotoko goes through, just to name two, like, the shit they go through is just so much, like, more realized and, like, much more weighty than what this little shit gets.
お姉ちゃんの目ん玉はドロドロに腐っちゃうんだよ。またわけわかんないこと言い出したわね。違う、本当なんだ。だって
Okay, come on.
だから何のために僕こんな息苦しい覆面を毎日ずっとかぶせられてたの？
I mean, next to, like, stop hitting me for existing, though, like, why did I have to wear the mask every day is a bit weak, you know? Hello, my son, my actual human son, sent under the bed. Okay. It's like the antics music, but it's just kind of like, ugh.
だからボクチンを人にボクチンが言われた他のことは違う外見ってそんなミニフェイカーのボクチンを見たらだからボクチンは間違ってないちょっと触れただけで取り
Like, I know, like, again, skipping through it and all, but I really just don't like this kid's voice. And the shit he says is often inane and stupid and takes so long to go through because the voice actress is speaking. Even here, like, her fast talking speed is, like, slower than everyone else's talk at, like, fast talking speeds. And it's all just so inane and stupid.
そんなチャチなことじゃなくて僕らは世界を変えまあわからなくてもいいけどねどうせ僕らの世界に魔物はい結構僕ら
Christ.
なんでブーイングなの許せない
Tomorrow is a stare of death.
大人とか子供とか人を殺してるんだよそんなの絶対に許せないよその目だよ僕ちんおね
Alright, come on.
でも好き嫌いと善悪を一緒にするのはどうかと思うなだって僕らは世界に平和をもたらそうとしているんだよだから僕らは何にも悪くないんだどれだけ嫌われても絶対に悪くない何それ簡単に人を殺す
He's just insane.
でも笑ってられる人は悪
Like,
くないなんて
just put him to the gun or the scissor, really. Alrighty.
あれみんなどやっぱり僕ちんは
I don't think anyone could blame them, honestly.
やっぱりそうだよ。こんなに嫌嬉しいな。これだけ嫌われてたらもう好かれようとする努力の好きなようにやれるもんね。
I still don't understand how they managed the 3D controls of the robots with like just 2 up and down levers.
お姉ちゃんが素敵なオブジェになる前にもう一回だけ言っておくね。いくら嫌われてもいくら憎まれても僕らは絶対に悪くないんだよ。それだけは絶対に確かなんだ。だって純子お姉ちゃんがそう言ってたもん。
That's Zoom.
お姉ちゃん
Oh, guess who? She was behind this one too. She was behind fucking all of it.
そんなお姉ちゃんを僕らから奪ってお姉ちゃんだけを悪者にする大人の方こそずっと醜くて汚い汚物じゃないか。僕ちんがデモンズハンティングで優勝したらモノコちゃんは残念がるだろうね。
I was trying for the knockdown there, but pretty sure it was like knockdown, wasn't it? It has to be. No, is it? Here it is. It's these ones. Yeah, that's it. It's not the regular missiles. You can just shoot them down. I was mistaking them for like a different attack in the game. It's kind of hovering on Toko. Or Dom, whatever's cool. Let it place for those bombs. Or just don't, whatever's cool. Fuck it. This bit's annoying, because you basically have to like hope the bombs line up in your favor. Which they don't often, and then there's shit like that. And then there's shit like that where you blow it and it just explodes in your face for no real reason. Because fuck you, I guess. Come on. It's really finicky for the type of game this is. There's basically no AoE on those bombs. It's fine though. His mouth looks so fucking weird. Rip. This version of the song is pretty rad. Do you get it? The punching. Damn right. I like you don't agree, Toko. It kind of occurs to me, if I remember right, like after the first boss fight in this one, it's like, oh, you got, you know, the first kid's headphones, you got this kid's mask. But I don't know what that does in this game. I don't know if you can give it to someone or if it means anything. But whatever. Unless I was hallucinating that. I could have sworn I remember something like that for the kids' headphones at least. It's literally the same laptop as your man had. It's not a wireless device, it's just a laptop. You're really bad at this, Toko. Anime scene. Pretty sure it's the same studio who did the Danganronpa 3 anime because it's really consistent with that. Is it even connected yet? It hasn't even connected yet. You just had to wait for it to connect, you dickheads. Get out of the side of the camera. Guess who? Where is he? Is he at his desk? He just has that behind him or what? Great. God.
よし決めたぞ。俺はお前と共に戸上家を復興させる。まずは薬指のサイズを教えろ。少しは見られる指にしてやるよ。
I wonder if there's an S rank and what happens if you get the S rank. Star body. What does that do? I guess you'll never find out because I'll just check by myself. Well, that's chapter 2 of Danganronpa, Ultra Despair Girls. Next time we will warp back in time to when I was actually playing chapter 3. and I will suddenly not know what the fuck is going on. But that's fine. Yeah. I'll not guarantee anything else, though. I'm thinking I don't need to like go see that conversation. I was mistaken with one thing I said. I forgot that it actually did come up in the main plot, the ghost thing, because it gets referenced later on, and it's like, well, I think, what if you didn't see the book conversation? But now, like, she does reference it in an actual cutscene, so that's something. So yeah, thank you for watching.